Hello everyone, in this video we will go through the signs that a person lacks inner peace, reflection through emotions, behaviors and relationships. Inner peace is not something we find on a mountaintop or during a vacation in the countryside. It's not about silence or absence of conflict. True peace is the quiet strength inside one's soul, the ability to stay calm amid chaos, to respond with love when provoked, and to feel safe without needing control. When someone doesn't have this peace, it becomes obvious, not through words, but through subtle and often painful patterns in their emotions, behaviors, and relationships. Here are the most tangible signs that a person lacks inner peace, signs that may help us understand others more compassionately and perhaps recognize some of these patterns in ourselves. First, easily irritated and lacking patience. A person without inner peace is often quick-tempered. The smallest inconvenience can spark anger. A slow driver, a forgotten message, a child asking too many questions. Their tolerance is thin, their fuse is short. Why? Because their inner world is already overflowing with unsolved emotions. Their mind is constantly agitated, and any tiny discomfort from the outside tips the balance. These outbursts are not about the moment. They are reflections of deeper emotional unrest. They are not angry of you. They are angry within themselves, and that anger is seeking a way out. Persistence, anxiety, and insecurity. Inner peace brings a sense of safety and trust in oneself, in others, in life. But those without it are constantly living in fear. They worry about being betrayed, losing control, failing, or not being enough. They overthink every decision, replay past conversations, and create worst-case scenarios in their minds. This leads to over-controlling behaviors, checking their partner's phone, questioning friends' intentions, or needing constant reassurance. The heart of it is insecurity, and when there is no peace within, the world becomes a threat. Third, frequent complaining and criticizing others. When someone lacks inner peace, they often try to project their dissatisfaction onto the outside world. They complain about people, work, family, society, anything to shift the focus away from the internal chaos they feel. Criticism becomes a coping mechanism. If everyone else is wrong, they can feel temporarily superior or justified. But behind every complaint lies a wound, something unresolved within themselves. Often they criticize what they themselves fear they might be. Fourth, inability to forgive and let go of the past. Peace requires the ability to let go, but people who lack it often cling tightly to past hurts. They remember every betrayal, repeat the story of how someone wronged them and carry resentment like a shield. Forgiveness doesn't mean pretending the hurt didn't happen. It means choosing not to carry its weight forever. But those who are already burdened with inner conflict cannot afford to release it. They believe that holding on protects them from being hurt again, not realizing it only prolongs their suffering. Fifth, the sense of emptiness or lack of direction. Even people with busy schedules or full calendars can feel empty. That's because peace isn't found in activities, it's found in alignment. People without inner peace often feel lost. They go through the motions, working, socializing, parenting, but nothing feels meaningful. They may not know what they truly want because they've spent too long chasing what they should want. That misalignment creates restlessness, confusion, and a deep void that no achievement can fill. 6. Difficulty forming deep, lasting relationships. Trust is essential for connection, and peace is essential for trust. A person who is not at peace with themselves cannot easily trust others. They fear vulnerability, rejection, or being too much. They might push people away before they get too close. They might have many acquaintances, but few, if any, genuine friends. Romantic relationships are marked by jealousy, doubt, or emotional distance. In the end, their desire for connection is sabotaged by their fear of intimacy. 7. Addictive or destructive habits. When the inner world is chaotic, people often seek quick relief. Some turn to alcohol, drugs, food, shopping, or social media. Others drown themselves in work or unhealthy relationships. These addictions are not the problem. They are the symptoms of a deeper wound. In the silence, the pain becomes unbearable, so they distract themselves. But the more they avoid it, the more it controls them. Peace can only come when we dare listen to it with our pain, listen to it and allow it to teach us. Restlessness and inability to enjoy the present moment. People who lack peace cannot sit still. Even when there is nothing urgent, they feel compelled to move, to plan, to check, to scroll. Their minds race from past regrets to future fears, and they rarely experience the now. Even simple joys like drinking tea, walking under the trees, or sitting with beloved one feel uncontrollable. Their body may be in the present, but their soul is elsewhere. Without peace, the present moment feels like a prison rather than a gift. 9. Constant need of validation. A peaceful person knows their worth without needing applause, but those who lack it rely heavily on external validation. They crave likes, compliments, recognition, and approval. Their sense of identity is fragile and depends on how others see them. Then when they praise, they feel good. When they are criticized, they fall apart. Their self-esteem swings like a pendulum. True peace brings inner peace, security, but without it, life becomes a performance. 10. Tension in the body and unstable energy. The body reflects the soul. People without inner peace often show it physically. Their eyes may be sharp or dull, never calm. Their voice may sound rushed, harsh, or flat. Their posture may be tight, their gestures defensive. Even their presence can feel heavy. You may feel strained after spending time with them, not because they are bad people, but because their inner chaos radiates outward. How can we help someone like this? It's easy to judge, but behind every angry or difficult person is a story we don't fully know. Perhaps it's drama, perhaps it's grief, perhaps they never been taught how to love themselves. The best we can offer is our peace. We can hold space for them, not to fix, not to listen, not to correct, but to understand. We can show them that it's okay to be imperfect, to rest, to let go. But most of all, we must remember we cannot give what we don't have. If we want to help others heal, we must first protect our own peace. In conclusion, peace is the foundation of life. Inner peace isn't luxury, it's necessity. Without it, everything becomes distorted. Our relationships become battlegrounds. Our goals become obsessions. Our days become a flur of activity or no fulfillment. Peace doesn't mean everything is perfect. It means we are anchored even when things are uncertain. It means we can breathe, respond, reflect, rather than react, blame, and run. If you notice these signs in someone else, be kind. If you recognize them in yourself, be even kinder. Healing begins with honesty, and true lasting peace begins when we turn inward and decide, I no longer want to fight myself. Let every breath, every pause, and every gentle choice be your quiet rebellion against the chaos of the world. Because the most beautiful thing you can bring to any room, any relationship, any moment is a peaceful soul. Thank you so much, and I hope you like the video. Please click like